Wondering if I'm getting you long path as well, buddy.
That's a good question. Let me try my beam the long path and see what happens.
Okay, buddy, standing by. G'day mate, Simon, VA7BIX. Well today guys, I've got a very special little video coming for you. And in light of what's happened in Florida, the tragedy over the last 2 weeks with 2 hurricanes, this radial system and potentially, well you're going to have to watch until the end of the video, is very apropos, and you can basically roll it up into a small ball. You can have it, use it as shelter like the Tarp tenor, lay it on anything. You've got your built-in radials ready to go, and all you got to do is put up your radiating element and you can get on the air and make your contacts. So here we go guys, woohoo! Guys, as you know, I have an affinity and a love affair with the magic stuff here called metal tape. And they say in a grab and go bag to pack duct tape. I would say forget the duct tape and throw a roll of this in, because it doubles as duct tape. It's got that fiberglass webbing in it, but it's also highly conductive. You can make killer antennas and ground radials and radial systems from this. So we're going to get on with it, guys. We're going to build the ultimate radial system, either grounded or elevated, out of metal tape, which has all been cut, and we'll lay it out and I'll show you what we're going to do. 24 wires there, and they're 8 feet 9 inches. Now, when I was driving to the park here, I had this crazy idea. And you'll notice here, guys, that there's actually 2 feed points. And I did that just because I wanted to create like a cone effect going out. And I've got this idea that we'll look at by the end of the video. And in hindsight as well, you'll see that I've taped this across there with the wire underneath. And I brought everything into overlapping and folding it on itself. But you don't actually need to do that. All you need to do is get a long piece of metal tape that covers all of those wires, fold it back on itself so it's metal side out and metal side out. Lay your wire on there, your braided wire on there that's de-shielded, and then stick another piece on there. So the ground radials have 2 feed points, both have 12 pieces of metal tape, and I've put them to their respective bolts on the plate there, and then there is the 17-foot whip.
Alpha 5, Papa Mike Victor.
Holy smokes!
Kilo 9 Lima Victor. QSL, you're 5-5 into southern Indiana. Alpha Juliet 5, Charlie. Those antennas you put out there, they really work. 65 Golf Tango X-ray. QSL, what a great day for me to make contact with you. I really appreciate it.
November 4, India Lima Echo. QSL Simon, QSL, nice to hear you. You're also 53, 5 and 3 in Florida. Simon, I'm doing okay. I'm in South Florida. We did not get the brunt of the hurricane. That was across Central Florida. We're okay. We did not lose power. Over. Okay, Simon, 7-3. Yes, I'm very fortunate down here. Very fortunate down here. 7-3. Always nice to hear you.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do, I'm going to grab the ground sheet here, and I'm going to put it over the hedge now. There we go, guys. So now I've got the 17-foot whip. I've got the whip and the mic stand right here at the edge of this hedge, and then there is the 24 now elevated metal tape laying over the hedge, and that's coming up to about my mid ribs, so it's about 3.5, maybe 4 feet off the ground elevated. I've got it pointing straight towards southeast, and we just got Florida. We're still on 10 meters, and we're giving ourselves the best opportunity we can for some DX, and with all things considering, right? I mean, the K index is a whopping 8. So here we go, guys. So straight out of the box, let's see where the SWR is. Look at that, guys. We're 1.1 to 1.
Oh, Whiskey Alpha 4, Foxtrot X-Ray Tango.
You're 5'2" in Alabama, QSL. Well, you jumped up to S8. You jumped up to S8 on your last transmission, so it's all over the place. And my antenna is a wire in my attic. I have a wire antenna in my attic. QSL Simon, I have looked you up on QRZ, and I will be checking out whatever you put online tomorrow.
Good on you, mate, and I'm going to make sure I copy that bit about your antenna in the attic. So tell me a little bit more about that, mate, really quickly.
I'm in a HOA. I cannot have an outside antenna, so I have a wire strung around my attic, and that's what you're hearing me on. It's a loop going all around the attic, and I'm using a tuner to make the SWR acceptable to the rig. I'm running about 60 watts on 10 meters. Well, that's an amazing system. That's very interesting, and you'll probably get a lot of interest from this.
All right, let's go to 20 meters.
Alpha Juliet 5, Charlie.
I'm wondering if I'm getting you long path as well, buddy.
That's a good question. Let me turn my beam to long path and see what happens.
Okay, buddy, standing by. I can hear you long path, buddy. I can hear you long path. Can you believe that? Bob, I can hear you long path. I can hear you long path. QSL?
Well, I can hear you way in the background, but there's more QL Murray. I'm going back to short path. I can't quite see.
Okay, buddy, I can hear you long path all the way around the world. That is crazy.
I got 100 miles, so I can hunt you now, but there's still RAM on you.
7 Charlie, Hotel Charlie.
Kilo 7, Lima, Echo.
Whiskey 6, Papa Uniform Golf. Wow, thank you for the 5-6. Hey Simon, nice copy here. I got you about a 5 and 3, low in the noise.
QRZ.
Kilo Golf 1, Golf Echo Mike, Park to Park. Excellent. I will have to check that out tomorrow then when I take a break from playing with the radio again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your activation. I hope you get some good contacts in there today. Alpha India 6, Alpha Quebec. QSL, you're 5-7 in SoCal yourself. Alpha Juliet 5 Charlie for a note.
Hey, Bob, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, when we were long path, when you were in the clear, I had you about a 5-2.
Roger, mate. I can still hear the flutter. I couldn't hear the flutter on anybody else, but I definitely hear the flutter on you, Bob, and my finger is pointing at the radial system I'm using right now, so I'm getting you both long and short path, buddy. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Roger.
Unreal.
Cuban station on 339 that's giving me a lot of problems. Go get it, my friend. Good on you, Simon JK5C.
I cannot believe this, Bob. This is absolutely physics at its absolute best, my friend. Long and short path. You are the best, my friend. Take care, Bob, and 7-3.
7-3.
Holy smokes, long path and short path. That is unbelievable. This is Victor Alpha 7, Bravo Indy X-Ray, QRZ.
Bravo 5, Lima, Julian Oscar. Well, it's working wonderfully despite the solar flare. Whiskey Bravo 5, Lima, Julian Oscar.
All right, guys, so the first thing I need to do, I need to get the binding post. So I'm going to grab this binding post here, and I'm just taking these old wires that I've used before. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to use this connector here so we can go into the existing coax, and we're going to go over there and we're going to disconnect these two wires, and we're going to connect one side to the radiating element side and one to the ground radial side. And just so we don't get any parasitic pairing or phasing, we're going to get this out of the road and we're going to lie it on the ground. So it's gone. All right, there we go. I'll bring this in close so you can see. All right, guys, so this is pretty exciting. So we've connected one side to the radiating element side and one to the ground side. There's just a couple of little stray wires. You want to always make sure that none of those wires touch, because they will directly short out your antenna and it's useless. None of these touch, so now we've got 12 feet 9 inches right as the radiating element. It's horizontal, and we've got 12 ground side. So will it work? Will it be resonant somewhere? I am really, really excited about this. I have no idea. If we can get this resonant somewhere, guys, or if it's resonant anywhere, we're in with a chance, because then what we're going to do, we're going to drop the power on the 7300. I'll walk you through that. So we're then running 50 watts. We're going to be able to tune it. It'll tune an antenna up to, I think, 10 or 15 to 1. And which means it doesn't matter about it being resonant. It just means that in an emergency, you can get a message out to the email bot. All right, here we go, guys. The moment of truth. So let's have a look at the SWR meter. Oh! Okay, guys, look at this. It's resonant. It's resonant at 18 megahertz. Can you believe that? It's not stable, but it's tuning. It's able to be. There we go. Look at this. We are basically 1-to-1 on on 18 megahertz. All right, guys. This is absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm speechless. But inadvertently, we now have a life-saving, absolute life-saving antenna, guys. Unbelievable. So let's assume that you can't tune it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the menu option here. We're going to go to Set. We're going to scroll down to Others, and we're going to go to Emergency, and we're going to go Emergency Tuner. Okay. It's going to set to restart. Restart to set, I should say. So now you'll see an E at the top. So now we'll be able to tune this. So what we want to do is we want to go to 20 meters, and we want to be able to tune this. So what we're thinking of right now is that I need to be able to send an emergency message through FT8 to the bot using this antenna system. So 1 2 1 2. We don't know what the SWR is, but we're going to click tuner. Check, 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 and we were able to tune it. So now we have matched the antenna to the radio, and we're going to send a test message to the email bot here, and we're going to see if this works. If this works, guys, this will be pretty interesting. So my point is, this one antenna can save your life. We're going to go to Sodomate. We're going to click message, and we're going to do test message for Ham Jazz SOS, and we're going to send the message here. All right, are we ready? Let's go. All right, I'm holding the push to talk button right to the earpiece of the iPhone, and you see that second line, the ALC. We're in emergency mode here. The question will be, is there a skimmer out there that will pick up our signal? All right, now let's go and have a look. Oh! And then sure enough, guys, there you go. Look what just popped up. Sodomate sent by me. Unbelievable. So there you go. I wouldn't recommend this ground sheet as a radiating element, as an antenna, but as an absolute last resort. What have you got to lose? So guys, this is absolutely fantastic. So having one of these, you don't have to worry about wires getting tangled up. It's all here on one sheet, And we've got anyway, there's 24 wires of 8 feet 9 inches. It's an incredible radial system. All right, guys, I cannot believe this. We've had the worst band conditions probably ever. The K index was 8. We made at least 15, more like 20 QSOs in about half an hour. So fantastic. Everybody that was out there at their radios, thank you very much. The thing that really blew my mind today was hearing my buddy Bob, Alpha Juliet 5 Charlie, with the flutter. Now, guys, please leave a comment below because I am curious if I'm hearing Bob long path and short path. And when he turned the beam to long path, we could still hear him. So I have a feeling we were getting him both paths. So that's really, really, really phenomenally interesting. And what a fantastic day this has been. So, guys, a ground sheet with 24 radials of 8 feet 9 inches made out of metal tape, and I've got the metal tape right here. And I'll put an Amazon link below. This is just the 1 inch tape, and it took a little while, but I cut this in half, so it was 1/2 inch strips. And yeah, so there's serious economies of scale of this. You want to buy yourself 10 rolls. I think 10 rolls was under 30 bucks, or it was one roll for like about $8 or $9. So there's absolutely crazy deals on metal tape. So I'll put a link below of exactly the metal tape that I use. I'd highly recommend it. I think it's absolutely phenomenal for a grab and go, any emergency procedure. You could put it on a tarpaulin, you put it on a ground sheet like that, and we were able to make QSOs with the elevated radial, but then you saw at the end we were able to get the SOS emergency email to the bot, and it was received in emergency mode on the 7300. Absolutely fantastic. This has made my day. All right, guys, I'm going to pack up now, and I just want to say a quick g'day to the dogs who came down with me today. G'day, Lily and Pablo. Hey, guys. Hey, dogs. Lily. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Pabs. How you doing, boy? All right, guys, please... if this is your first time to the channel, g'day, and if you've been here before, welcome back, everybody. And if you wouldn't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button, because your support fuels my passion and helps keep the inspiration alive. All right, mates, have a fantastic day. Enjoy playing radio, and we'll see you on the air. Woohoo, 7-3.